Three issues that I care about that I just want to keep repeating. They all begin with the letter E. The first one is education. Linda said it so well. I mean, we don't want a country or a state filled with uneducated fools. Investing in education seems like a no-brainer, and that's what it has to be a priority. We have to figure out how to get revenue streams into the state coffers so that we can make all our children everywhere, from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh, throughout the Poconos, all over the state, so they all have an opportunity for the American dream. And if we cut that off from people, we're just doing the wrong thing for our entire society. It's time to stop the selfishness and to give everyone, every child in Pennsylvania, as our Constitution in Pennsylvania requires, an opportunity for a great education. The second E is environment. We have to protect our environment for ourselves and for the future, for our children, for our grandchildren. And this governor has been very derelict in his duties in terms of protecting the environment of Pennsylvania. His initiative to put fracking in state parks and state forests just mystifies us. And the fact that he has not charged a severance fee that's fair, that all the other states charge, is just opening the state treasury to big oil. And that is just not right, to leave $700 million a year on the table that we could have used to regulate the industry better, to preserve the quality of the environment around where fracking occurs. And also we could have used that money to improve our roads and bridges, and we could have also used it for our education. So it's just very important that we change our environmental policy so that it's beneficial to the people of Pennsylvania and to the future of our children and grandchildren. The last E is employment, and yes, the recession is we're getting out of it. Seems like the banks are out of it. Seems like Wall Street is out of it. The Dow is at record heights. We have to, however, take care of the recession for the middle class, for the workers whose wages have been stagnant for year after year. The minimum wage is unconscionable. We're paying people $7 an hour. And you can't live off that. At least let's raise it to 10.10. And I'd like to do that in January if I'm elected, because I know Tom Wolf is behind that as well. If we get a Democratic majority in the Senate, we can make that happen here in Pennsylvania, and that's a good step in improving the local economy, because all that money from minimum wage raises would help 1 million people, and all that money would be reinvested in the economy. Let's look at the Robert Reich videos, and you'll see how intelligent economists really understand that we need to raise the minimum wage. So those are the three E's. And I hate bringing everybody down after that song, but I had three E's, three M's, and a W. And the W I want to focus on today, just because something sad happened today. And my W was women's freedom and equality. And Joan Rivers died today, and it really touched me, because I always admired Joan as a fighter, as someone from the outside trying to get in, trying to fight for women's rights, for her acceptance in a male-dominated world, and someone who had a sensibility of a real consciousness that there was a difference between what is and what ought to be. And the way she expressed that was through her humor, which is, I think comes from her heritage of a people who always knew there was a big difference between what they saw around them and the way they thought the world should be. And she had a wonderful career. She had a great sensibility. A lot of people tried to stop her, and she just kept fighting. And I admired that about her. And I think women should be very proud of how she changed the face of the entertainment industry through her freedom, through her fight for equality, and through her creating opportunity when others denied her opportunity. So I'm very happy that I got to experience the wonder of Joan Rivers, but I'm very sad today that she's no longer with us. But I will do what she's done in this campaign, which is to continue to fight for what I think is right, to make what I see around me with the current state of Pennsylvania is not what it should be, and I know what it ought to be. I think all of us here know what it ought to be, and that's why we're here fighting in this campaign, giving our volunteer time, giving our energy, because we know we can make things better in this state. And I thank you, every day I thank you for all your help, and I hope we can just continue those efforts the next 60 or so days so that we can have a victory party on November 4th.